Hey my toy friends, it's me Gaela, back with another video. Happy Friday, happy February, Black History Month. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. We've got Valentine's Day coming up, but I'm behind. I need to do my thrift haul for January, and guess what? Guess what? It's all in the bag. I managed to keep it all to one bag this time. Unfortunately, yesterday on the 1st, I went thrifting and I found a lot of stuff. Even though I'm being much more selective these days, everything I got is not going to fit in this bag. So I've already blown the bag for February. So I guess I just can't go thrifting anymore this month because my bag's already filled up. But yeah, let's see what I got in January. Very doll heavy. I don't think I got any plush, if you can believe that. I'm really trying to downsize the plush. I've been selling a lot of my plush collection in my Mercari shop because I'm just really more like doll focused right now. I tend to cycle through, sometimes I'll be really into plush, sometimes I'll be really into dolls or action figures. And that's the good thing about collecting. You can always sell it and use that money to get something else. Okay, let's see here. I got this Barbie. I don't think she's anything special, but I wanted the dress because this is Crystal Barbie's dress. There's another gal. Again, I just picked her up because she's on a made-to-move body and will probably be a body donor at some point, although her little romper is pretty cute. Any clothes that I get on dolls that I don't want, I give to my daughter for her dolls. So that's probably where that'll go because it's not really my taste. But you never know. I do these challenges and collabs that kind of push me out of my very pastel comfort zone, and sometimes I do need extra clothing. Speaking of extra, I found this Barbie extra who is nearly complete. I don't really care for the face on this one, I'm going to be real honest, but I really wanted this sweater, and I like her shorts too. So I'm probably going to steal her outfit, steal her body, and use her. I don't know if she's too tan for Daisy. I don't even know where my Daisy... Daisy, where are you? I don't know where Daisy is. The curvy Barbie with the dark pink hair, Princess Daisy, or Traveling Daisy. Oh, I had her pulled for a special project. So here's Daisy. Unfortunately, well, it's pretty close. I really want Daisy to be articulated, so she's probably going to give up her body to Daisy. I'm sorry to say. But yeah. For $3, it's way cheaper than buying the made-to-move bodies in retail stores. Another dolly, another LOL surprise that I didn't need. I've actually unhauling some of my LOL surprise because how many do you need, honestly? But I have been wanting this one for a while because she has beautiful pastel unicorn hair. And for some reason, I just really love her mint nails. I don't know what it is. I wanted her, and I really like her pink velvet pants too, so I'm going to clean her up and keep her. I found another mini. I already had one. Where'd she go? She's in there with the Disney dolls. All my dolls are in like buckets over here because I don't have anywhere to put them. I have a problem. I found this one, which, she doesn't have a bow, which is a shame. But now I have two, so I have a pair of minis. I found this LOL surprise. I want to say her name is Moonlight BB, I think. She's like the goth one, and I really wanted her. I wish I could have found her in her original outfit, but this is my first time finding her at all. So I'm glad to have her. I just dressed her in some Bratz clothes, but hopefully I can get her something else to wear going forward because these pants are peeling all over my hands. But yeah, really wanted her because I've been really more interested in like spooky dolls lately. I don't know if you saw my Wednesday Dolls Gone Goth video I did recently, but that's what I'm leaning toward, which is why I was able to fill the bag because I've been getting more stuff online than I have thrifting. So the last doll type item, I guess, is this VIP Pets. So there is a Instagram user named Donut Dollies, and I think the O in donut is actually a 0. Who has made hybrid dolls with these, and they're so cute, and I've been looking for one to make a doll out of. So now I just have to fix the hair, put this head on a body, and I think I'm going to use a rainbow high body or a shadow high body. and make a really cute puppy person. The thing about this one is she has like this space motif on her face. I've never seen that before, so she's gonna be a space puppy, which is really, really cool. I'm really into like monsters and aliens right now. That's kind of been consistent my whole life, but like lately I'm like, I need to see it in my collection more. I don't know. Okay. I also found the pieces to the quince wagon. If you don't know what quince are, they were like these little tiny babies. And I think they were made by Tonka or Tomy. I can't remember. But they were these little tiny babies, and they all had a number, and they would come with accessories that were numbered. Like they had a swing that had all the numbers on it, and everybody had a seat. So I got those. I don't know if someone will be looking for them, but I figured maybe I could use them in pictures. And then they came in the bag with these, which I don't think are vintage, but I thought they were very, very cute. So maybe I can use these for props in some of my toy photography. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll throw them in with the wagons in my Mercari shop. I'm not sure. I'm not really picking up stuff to sell these days, but I had a feeling somebody might be looking for those wagon pieces. Somebody that collects quince. Quince? I think it's called quince. Okay. I found this book from the 90s. This is the Teddy Bears Picnic. And I want to say 93. 92. So the Teddy Bears Picnic, you've probably heard the audio on TikTok. You hear it a lot around fall, but it's like, if you go down to the woods today. And that's the Teddy Bear Picnic song. So this is just the book of that. And I also already had the Madame Alexander, the little 8-inch Alexanderkins for the Teddy Bear Picnic. So now I have the book to go with her. Because one thing I love is dolls that have books. Speaking of dolls with books, I found another Cabbage Patch book for my collection. So now I think I have all 2. Yeah. There's one that I really need to purchase because it's one I had as a kid. When I get it, you'll know here. Got a Stephen King book. This is The Regulators. I'm not sure if this is a first printing. It seems kind of small. I feel like it was taller, but still really cool. And I can't remember what the other book was, but there were 2. And when you put them side by side, you can see like the full picture. The Regulators, and I can't for the life of me remember the other one. I got this book. I'm definitely putting it in my Mercari shop. So this is Violet's Hidden Doubts. This is for the Life of Faith dolls, which I don't have a Life of Faith doll. And I actually sold my Heidi Ott Faithful Friends Ellie doll because she just wasn't getting any attention. That's another part of why I'm downsizing. I want a collection of things that I reach for, and I don't want a bunch of stuff that just sits on shelves. That doesn't seem fulfilling to me. So I know a lot of people like the Life of Faith dolls. They're quite expensive, and I thought maybe somebody's looking for the book to go with it. So I did pick that up. I got another Royal Diaries. This is, I'm not even going to try to say this lady's name, but she is from southern China. So I collect these. Cool to have that one. And I got another Dear America. And this is a boy, Joshua Loper, and it says A Black Cowboy. I'll say it again, Happy Black History Month. This would be a good one for me to read this month. I don't know how accurate these are. They might be like the American Girl books where it's like, kind of a pie-in-the-sky version of what really happened, but maybe. And I don't think I have any of the boy ones yet, but maybe I'll give that one a read this month. 2 more Royal Diaries. Golden Flower, Haiti, 1490. And I listened to this podcast called Death in the Afternoon. It's hosted by one of the hosts. It's three women. One of the hosts is Caitlin Doty from Ask a Mortician. And the episode I listened to last night was like zombie lore and how that correlates to our fear of decay and our uncomfortable relationship with death. It's, a pretty serious podcast, but I enjoy it. And one of the things that they talked about what were the lore of the Haitian zombies. And it was really interesting. As far as like it being, I'm not sure if euphemism is the right word, but for like losing your identity as a person. You know, and of course it was dealing with slavery and, you know, kind of heavy stuff, but really interesting when you think about it. Okay, and then we also have, I want to say that it says Elizabeth. I've got to take these stickers off. I'm going to have to use a hairdryer. Princess Bride, Austria-Hungary, 1853. So a lot of those for January. Okay, I found the paperback of Kazam. I am so excited. I love Shaquille O'Neal so much. I really want a Lakers jersey. I just love him. Not only was he a great athlete that I think gets overlooked a lot, despite being a very big person that's hard to overlook, just like his humanitarian efforts. You know, you see him, he'll just go to Walmart and see a kid and be like, hey kid, you want a bike? And like go buy the kid a bicycle. It makes me think of Elvis. Like, I used to be a really big Elvis fan. I'm not anymore. Like, the older I get, and now that I have a daughter, I'm like, ugh. But you know, he was a very charitable person, and I think it's cool how he would just show up and just buy somebody a car. And that's what Shaquille, I always call him the Mighty Kazam, because he did a video where he was like an undercover Uber driver, and he was in disguise, which I think a lot of people could still tell who it was. And one of the people he was driving around, he was like, so have you ever seen Kazam? And the person was like, no. He was like, you haven't heard of the Mighty Kazam, or something like that. So I call it the Mighty Kazam. He actually came down here to the coast one time because he's a part owner of the bare knuckle fighting organization, and he was down here for the fights. And I was like, gosh, I would have gone to that just on the off chance that I might meet the Mighty Kazam. And the other book that I got is one of my childhood favorite movies, The Page Master. I actually have the Richard Tyler doll. I love dolls and books, so now I have them both. I'm hoping to get some more of the limited merchandise that was made. A lot of people don't talk about this movie, but I loved this movie so much. And of course, my favorite character was Horror, who was voiced by Christopher Lloyd, who was also the Page Master, but he was Horror. That was my favorite. I had the VHS of this as a kid, and I just loved it so much. It's like such a big piece of my childhood. And I love to read, so it probably stems from that, at least partly. And then I got one DVD, Stephen King's Rose Red. This was a TV series that went along with the book, The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer, which I also have. So now I have the DVD and the book. I loved this. It's so scary, and I really enjoyed the book too. I read it a long time ago, so I'm interested in reading it again to see how I feel about it now that, you know, I'm almost 37. But yeah, that was my January thrift haul. Let me know what you liked, what you thought. Have you found anything cool lately? Let's have a conversation down in the comments. Remember, the world is a better place with you here in it. You matter. Spring is coming. We just have to hold on a little bit longer to get through these winter blues. Okay? By the way, I like you just the way you are. I hope you'll join me next time, and I'll see you then. Bye!